Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olivia. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day today. I know I said 3 videos ago, oh, I'm gonna get back to the routine. I'm gonna do it. Said it Monday. Here it is Thursday. I know, I know. Maybe I just need to be better in life. I don't know. But hopefully I get back into my routine. Like I said, hopefully I'm not gonna, life be life. And sometimes you can't do specific things that you want to at that point in time. You may have to wait a day, but hopefully, as long as I get on here and post, that's the goal. But something that I want to talk about today is that I find is very important that I have to continue to check myself on as I continue to progress in a lot of projects that I'm working on, owning a business, posting on YouTube, um, things that I just do in life. Life goes extremely fast if you let it. And I have realized this that I really need to slow down. And when I mean, oh, slow down, I really need to slow down my thoughts. I am thinking ahead a lot to the future because there's a lot of things that I have planned. There's a lot of things that I am working on, a lot of things that I want to get done and accomplished. And because of that, I'm always looking towards the future, but and yet I'm never really appreciating the moment that I have right now. Because of this, I have realized that I just really need to slow down. And when I slow down my thoughts and I appreciate the moment more and I just focus on what's happening right now in that moment, it really slows down time. And you may be like, oh, slows down time. You can't slow down time. I agree with you. Um, it's interesting. I had this conversation with someone and they were like, this specific year, not this year, but we were talking about a specific year in the past. They were like, oh, that year went by so fast, is what I said. And they were like, well, for me, that year went by so slow. And all the time, I always think about that conversation that I had with that person and how he made me realize that life has the time, the months, the days, the hours, the minutes, the weeks, the years have always been the same. Time is always the same. It's just me that's moving too fast. I'm moving too fast in life, and the days start to blend because I'm not appreciating every single moment, second, hour, day, minute, week, month, year. And because of this, you feel like life passes by, like I said, and you feel as though the more that I look back on life and the things that I have done in the past, like I said, you realize that time actually really hasn't increased. Not the repetition, but the speed of time. I feel like COVID changed a lot of people's perception of time in many ways. And when I look back at things that I have done in the past, year by year, time has was always moving the same. It's just me that's moving too fast, and I need to work on that mentality. Work on my thinking of thinking that, oh, time is so fast. Oh, here it is almost May and I can't hardly remember what I did 2, 3 months ago. Yes, it's because a lot of repetition of my daily tasks, and I feel like the days blend together because I'm always doing the exact same thing. But also in those moments in life in general, every day, I need to do something that makes me remember that day and just appreciate the moment of where I am now currently. So, because of that, what was I going to say? You think time is passing quickly, but then whenever I look at my calendar and I look at notes and I look at things that I did on specific days and specific months, I realize that time has always been the same. Like I said, it's just me that needs to slow down. And one way that I have held myself accountable and being aware to doing this is connecting something to one of the five senses, whether it's sight, whether it's hearing, whether it's smell, whether it's taste, whether it's touch, so that I have um, more of a one of the five senses connect me to some event that has happened in my life. It's just a reminder. This is just a reminder that you just really need to slow down. You really need to slow down. You really need to be present. You really need to enjoy the moment. Um, because we live in this world today where everything, we got to hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. This got to be done by this age. This got to be done by this age. You got to have all this money by this age. You got to have this done, this done by this age. And if you're not, something's wrong with you. Pace, you can really lose a sense of time, and you can miss the very important things that happen every single day and the experiences that you overshadow or you don't look at because you're so focused on accomplishing these goals, and you're so focused on, your mind is so focused on the future that you do not realize what a gift the present is. So this is just a reminder that sometimes you just got to pause, okay? You feel like life is moving too fast because you have a lack of appreciation for the present moment. Okay, say you're cooking. When you're cooking or you're even eating, what do you taste when you eat? Do you taste specifically a hamburger? Do you taste the onions? Do you taste the cheese? Do you taste the bread? Do you taste the flour? Do you taste the ketchup? Do you taste the mustard? Wow, that ketchup to really taste has a strong tomato taste. Do you taste the pickles? It's just being slowing down more, even in day-to-day tasks, is what I have held myself accountable to. Even eating, cooking, going on walks, sitting in the present moment, and what do I hear around the house, just things like that. It's just very important for you to pause, and like I said, it's something that I want to hold myself accountable to more. Also, put down the phone. Good grief, the phone, I mean, the phone has a lot of good qualities. It helps you with a lot of things, but it is very much of a distraction. Technology is very much of a distraction. And then you look up, you wind up being on your phone for a couple hours. It was 12 when you got on the phone, now it's 5. And you're like, I felt like I was just on the phone for 30 minutes, but that was 5 hours. Technology will steal you away from the present moment. It will steal you away from appreciating the now and what happens every single day. So you have to be mindful of how you spend your time. Be mindful of what you do every single day, because it will help you to appreciate those small moments. Like I said, embracing the present. We rush in so much as humans to a better quote unquote future, or what I have planned in the future, and the things I need to get done before this age and this age and this age, that you don't even appreciate what's happening right now. And then when that moment passes, you're going to be like, wow, I don't remember what I did. I don't even remember what I was so focused on the future. I never appreciated what was sitting right in front of me. And then you have regrets. This is just serves as a reminder, especially for myself, to appreciate the now. And not just, yes, you can anticipate for the future, you can work towards things in the future, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, but also do not forget about the moment that is now, because the now moment, you won't ever get that moment back. And it's just very important for you to meditate, for you to be mindful, and for you to simply, excuse me, for you to simply take the moment in. Appreciate life, and appreciate the moment, and appreciate the now. Do not pass through life like it's on autopilot, because you won't even remember what happened with your life. You know, you do not, the key is you do not want to go through life asleep and then ask yourself, how did I get here 30 years later? You're going to end up somewhere when you do not take responsibility, and you do not be appreciative and be mindful and be aware of the fact that I need to appreciate the now. Because if you don't, 30 years from now, you're going to end up somewhere, and then you're going to be like, what did I do for the past 30 years? I don't even remember. I never really appreciated anything because my mind was on autopilot towards the future. I never appreciated the things that were sitting right in front of me. And, you know, as you get older, it's going to be harder for you to kind of to rewire this mentality of being so focused on the future and being more appreciative of the now, but you can still do it. You can make changes, you can become aware and make changes at any age. It's just, do not quote unquote follow sleep and have your life on autopilot, that you never take control. You know, you never take control of your life, and then you wonder what happened to your life 30 years later on down the line. You start having those regrets, the woulda, coulda, shouldas. And I say I always say this, the woulda, coulda, shouldas will haunt you for the rest of your life. Because you'll be like, man, I should have done this. I should have appreciated that. I could have done that. I could have done this. But I was so focused on all the future that I never appreciated the moment of the now. It's just something that I continue to hold myself accountable to, something that I think is just very important for everybody to recognize. And it's just important because, like I said, those regrets. But that is just something that I wanted to talk about today. I hope everyone has a fantastic day today. And I'll see you guys next time.